Oof. There it is, Tracy.
Oh, this is good content here.
Yeah, so he was baseline for the ninth time.
Nope.
Oh, finally.
Down to 12.
Maybe try zone, Blake.
Here's McGrady.
Yeah.
Blake, you gotta get some points on the board, buddy.
You guys are still talking like there's hope.
There is hope.
Here's Cook.
Sure, take that. Who was that?
Nice dunk. You got any three-shooters on your bench, Blake?
I got Steve Kerr, but he's 40 years old.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. And tonight we've got the Hey, Dave.
Thanks very much. Now,
As is always the best case. David, thank you. Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Holiday and Allen have guard duties. Giannis and Lopez hold down the post for them. And it's Middleton in at the 3. And for Memphis, at the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. And it's Adams in at the center position. You know, the first thing you think of with both these teams, Greg, their athleticism. Some high flyers on the court tonight.
And, Kev, it's not just about the aerial skills, though. There are some guys out there who can flat out wear you down with their ability to run the floor.
Here's Holiday. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Memphis with the ball. Here's Morant. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
So creative with the ball in his hands. Morant is adept at creating offenses for himself.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And that's what a coach loves to see in a close game. Just put your head down and make something happen.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And Bane pulls it down. And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. To the paint. Jackson kicks to Bane. And Morant throws it down.
And once he got up in the air, he just decided, you know what, I'm going to stay here for a while. I'm going to hit you with a little float. Float on. And finally takes it down for the finish.
You mentioned the floaters on this. Absolutely. Good reference. Good reference. Giannis left side. He's looking for Lopez and finds him. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
One word you always hear the Grizzly players mention is chemistry.
Yeah, you can't fake chemistry. And it's true. When you ask these guys what makes their team special, they point out what a tight-knit group they are. Some people might not think chemistry is a big deal, but it is huge when it comes to this league.
And one thing is, if you look on paper, it could feel like there's chemistry. But as you know, sometimes it doesn't translate to the real world.
No, it does not translate. And then after that, if you don't have chemistry, you better have professionals.
Allen passes to Lopez. And a miss there on the triple.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Morant with it, out guarded by Giannis. It's Morant with the drive. And Morant throws it down.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And the Bucks decide to take their first time out here.
And the Bucks are on a tremendous run here. The most consecutive playoff appearances since that streak they had back from 1980 to 91.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Outside Holiday. To halt the run. And Adams sends it back.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to project. I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution
so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Lopez left side. Here's Middleton, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. Steven Adams picks one up.
And you see Middleton on the perimeter a lot, but he's really been trying to add strength to that 6'8" frame so he can mix it up a little more inside.
Bobby Portis has checked in for Brook Lopez. Greg, and back to the Bucks. The question is, how much longer do you think is their window?
That's just it, Kevin. They've got the players to win now, and that has to be the attitude moving forward. They're built to do it again. Just need to push all the right buttons.
Outside Holiday. Allen passes to Antetokounmpo. The Bucks working the ball around. Here's Holiday. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Grant, count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
It also allows them to play inside out, which will make them even more difficult to defend.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Count it, and he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had any answers for him.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Crowder, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Joe Ingles comes in for Chris Middleton. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Allen. And it's Carter in for Drew Holiday. And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Here's Ingles. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies. At this late stage of the season, how hard is it, Greg, for teams not to look ahead to the playoffs and the postseason at this point?
Kevin, just about impossible. I mean, if you're already in position, the trap you can't fall into is easing up down the stretch and backpedaling into the postseason.
Just 4 to shoot. Ingles can't get it to go.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Here's Morant, and he slams it down right on top of Bobby Portis.
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
First personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the Bucks, Joe Ingles.
Free throw drops for Ingles. Unlike a lot of perimeter-oriented teams, GA, offensively, the Bucks can really play inside out.
No doubt, and teams pack in the lane against Milwaukee, but Giannis in particular is a terrific passer, and if you leave a shooter open, he tends to find it.
Now, here's Morant for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Morant's got 24.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Payne against Connaughton. Back to Carter. A 3-ball. Trying to get open is Crowder. A nice shot by Carter.
3 points.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3.
It's good.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum-rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
It's stolen by Adams. And so it's Memphis taking a 19-point lead into the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
On your feet, fans.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And the Grizzlies have been rolling right along, haven't they?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
It leads to some easy buckets, and I think it's given them control of the pace in this one.
In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. And it's Adams in at the 5 spot. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Out to Brooks. Here's Morant. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Morant's got 32 points.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
That's Dragic. And the rejection by Jackson. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David O. David.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Well, of course, Giannis is the Bucks leader, but it's still Coach Bud who calls the shots. Giannis says, as players, we have to accept Coach's plan. We've got to trust. That's the only way it's going to work. And sometimes it won't. Sometimes I'm going to execute the game plan, and sometimes I'm not. Not because I don't want to, but it's just not my day. Kevin, that is very, very good perspective.
Agreed. Thanks, David.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Yeah, we can see over here, the coach, he has some choice words for his team. Words we cannot repeat. Well, if you polled players on who they think the strongest guy in the league, I'm pretty sure Steven Adams would be a top pick.
Here's Dragic. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. Wesley Matthews checked in for Goran Dragic.
For the Bucks, Wesley Matthews.
Off the inbound pass. It's rebounded by Memphis. Jackson's got 6 rebounds in the game. And for Adams, his strength makes him difficult, Richard, to deal with.
Oh, yeah, it's the absolute worst. He sets some of the hardest screens in the league, and he's been one of, if not the best offensive rebounders for over the last decade. Look, it takes multiple people to box out that large human.
Here's Middleton. Nice D from Brooks. Now the Grizzlies with it. They've outscored them 10 points to 2 during this run. Morant against Holiday. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant. And the Bucks with possession here. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
Yeah, nowhere near at their best throughout the course of that game. A scrappy performance, but in the end, just not enough.
You know when things aren't going your way, it's tough to stick it out. So I applaud them for hanging in there.
Jackson passes to Adams.